Hi everyone. Hey, it's Phil from CARSI, the Cleaning and Restoration Science Institute. Just a quick recording, just at my house. Now there's my dogs. Just a quick shout out to Tom McGuire. So Tom McGuire, large loss mastery in America there, and fantastic. He's coming over to Australia in August. So it's been going to be great to actually catch up with him again. So just a bit of a backstory. I did do the course with Tom back in Dallas in April 2022. And after doing that course, thought it would be fantastic to actually bring Tom to Australia and actually get this information that he does teach out into the Australian public market. So just a bit of a heads up on what you will be actually seeing from the day. So if you come to the course, it is a 4-day course. So day one is an introduction to what actually large loss mastery is. So it breaks down how to use it, the benefits of it, why we're actually not using industry right now is surprising, but it actually will give you that information and knowledge to really shine a light, a new way of looking at things. So I guess the biggest thing that comes out of this is that restorers sort of tend to get into the idea that a job may be too big for them. So just a scenario, actually this happened last week, had a great conversation with a gentleman that's been in this actually for a fair while, triple master, and was talking about sort of joining up, teaming up with somebody to take care of some larger sewage claims that he's starting to get through. And so the scenario sort of was, he can do like a couple square meters or a bedroom if it happens in a house, but he's starting to get some government work where they're actually looking at larger areas, and the larger areas are too big for what he thinks he can handle. And I said to him, so you're able to do small areas, 1 bedrooms. What makes a difference between a small 1 bedroom and let's say a full house? All you need to do is you need to break it down into each room. How many rooms are there in a house? Let's say there's 12 rooms in a house. Well, then just break it down to those 12 rooms, do 1 room at a time. And sort of went through the processes of the steps that you need to do it. But then he's talking about, I just don't have the equipment and that sort of stuff. And it goes back to this large loss mastery course. Exactly what we're talking about with the large loss mastery course is that, I guess if you do get these type of claims, the beauty about them is that you can manage those claims and actually bring other people in. This course actually teaches you how to manage those claims, how to scope, quote, do the initial walk through, what you should be looking for, how you're going to price it up. That's the main thing. How you're going to price it up. Is your price going to be competitive? Are you going to underprice it, overprice it? So the beauty about this course, it actually gives you tools and it gives you ranges to follow through. So as you're doing it, you can actually start manipulating the costings and work out the cost of, if you have to get scaffolding or you need plasterers, plumbers, whatever it may be. This really breaks it down, and it really demonstrates, and shows in a way that is also audible at the end. So you can actually, if you get audited, you can actually show what's actually happened and how it's happened and how you got to where you got to. So I guess that was the beauty about what I thought was in the course, was an exceptional way to really break down a large job, and it has such a knock-on effect through the rest of the claims that you do, whether it's a small claim, medium claim, large claim, it's a residential, commercial, industrial, it really doesn't matter. This course makes you think and understand there are different ways to do things, and that's the beauty about this course. It actually teaches you how to do it, how to break it down, how to give the skills and take those skills. So we're going to be at the Novotel Darling Harbour in Sydney. So the course starts on the 23rd of August, goes for 4 days, so go through to the 27th. So that's a Tuesday through to the Friday. On the first day, we're actually got a special day where we actually go to a cinema, and it's almost like an amphitheatre, sort of, to get you into the mood, to get you pumping, to get you excited. Some videos and stuff to watch, to really give you that idea of size. And we do a sort of a small scenario on the cinema to give you an idea that, you know, it could be just a single room, but it could be a larger room, and not to feel overwhelmed with that as well. So I guess the beauty about what we're doing is it's not just for the restorer, it's for assessors, it's for estimators, it's for engineering people, builders, it's for people that may be involved in the claim, that may be working with restorers. You got your insurance brokers. This, you know, you're working at heights, so you've got, you know, working at heights, you might have some OH&S or WHS components in there. So you've also got all your PPE, your chemicals, your machinery. You've got what a type of business insurance, personal insurance you may need for these types of claims. What else? We're looking at, equipment hire. You know, if you don't have the equipment, where can you hire it from? Let's say you need large desiccant units. How do you get those large desiccant units, and how do you then supply them and put them in correctly for the drying? Well, this is also a fire loss at the Sydney Opera House. We have a walkthrough tour of the Sydney Opera House. It's a mock situation where we have a fire, some smoke damage, and they set the sprinklers off. So it's fire, smoke, odour. It's a water claim at the Sydney Opera House, you know. And then we also will have a large hotel with conference rooms, and also showcasing the residential side of that hotel as well. It's pretty sure it's going to be the Marriott out of Indianapolis. So you don't even have to be there to be able to do the scope, quote, assessment, all that sort of stuff. We teach you how to do it. So you could have somebody in another state or another area go and do a walkthrough. All you have to do is let them know what they're looking for, and then you can put that together in about 4 to 6 hours rather than 2 or 3, 4 days, which it can take to put a large scope together and quote and feel comfortable with everything that you've got in there. It's an amazing educational tool is what Tom brings. And the other thing also, Mickey Lee is involved. So those who know Mickey Lee was on the first S500 standards for the IICRC, and has been an absolute staple for the industry for as many years as he's been in it. So all those who know Mickey Lee or don't know Mickey Lee's involved in this course. Collaboration of all the information from all the jobs. So it's roughly between the two of them about 70 years worth of combined jobs that they've been on. They've collaborated all that data, and only up until I believe last year the math was all done by hand, and they've now put that onto a new application on your computer, so you can take your laptop in there and put all the details on the laptop, so you don't have to do the math equations in your head. So it's all, the course has also been brought into Australian standards, metrics. So instead of cubic feet, it's cubic or square meters instead of square feet. It's also roughly based on our pricing as well. So it's not American pricing, it's Australian pricing. So they're actually changing all that for our Australian market. So that's all happening now. So at least we have it all for Australia. So, sorry this video is a little bit long. Just wanted to get out a lot of information so you can get that details. And if you're thinking about it, probably just jump at this one because this is fantastic. Don't know when the next Sydney Opera House will be, but we'll be definitely bringing Tom back over to Australia for another one, and maybe in Brisbane, maybe in Melbourne, could be in Canberra. Might do the Canberra. We might do Parliament House or something like that. It's something we can definitely look at. So we do have a webinar coming up this Wednesday at 10 a.m. So we'll be discussing a little bit more information on what's actually happening in the course. We'll have a chat to Tom McGuire, and yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be great. So thank you very much for taking the time to listen to this. Please check us out at carsi.com.au. That's carsi.com.au. This is our first major event with hopefully many more to come. So thank you very much.